All right, where are we at, Jules? We got to see this next part here.
So, do you want to see 2 seconds of a special? I'll just do like a 30-second clip that gets the point across.
Yes.
Okay, go to his special and go to 2121. That's what I select
21.
as his best joke.
Okay. Let's see this. 21. 21. So here he is. Wow, the widest shot in the whole set,
This is
too.
what shoots you to stardom in Austin.
Okay, let's see. This is his best joke. Joe DeRosa's special that just came out. And by the way, what's he sitting at? Oh, he ain't hit no 1 million views. What's he talking about?
500K.
You only have 500 fucking K views after being on all those shows? So it's not even working, really. Wow. I swear we saw a clip where he's like, my special went 1 million views. Thank you, guys.
For some reason, everybody on Reddit everywhere is like, Joe DeRosa's special is actually amazing.
Yeah.
Best special I've seen in years. And I was like, well, okay, let's see.
Okay, let's see it. So this is the best joke from his whole special.
This is my
Here we go.
favorite.
Best one.
There is no hope for progress because there is no hope for unity. Unity's gone. And if you think unity's not gone, do me a favor. When you leave the show tonight, go home, hop on YouTube, and look up some Black Friday sale videos. All right? Watch grown adults pummel each other at 6 o'clock in the morning over a Nintendo Switch. And then think we're going to come together on the complicated shit.
Wow, he is...
He's now.
That was a
He's
thinker,
modern.
and I'm like, Black Friday, my God. Yeah, I mean, what are we doing? This is like Idiocracy.
Idiocracy.
Anyone know what that's from? $50. Okay, so there he is. That's the best joke from
That's
his
my
special.
favorite.
So you see, he's fallen into this thing where he really thinks like everything coming out of his mouth is pretty good. It's very dated. It's very much like this. I almost couldn't believe it. I thought he was had a more humble delivery. In this special, it's very obnoxious. It's very grandstander.
He has this motif that, here, go to 2259. He says this like 100 times.
Yeah,
like,
look at this motif.
Okay,
that he does. And this is how it's
preacher
shot basically the whole time.
the whole time.
And it's like, bro, your head is shaped gross. Don't put this part. Do you understand how, like, craniac this is to us? Like, that's a bulging crane. It's like you almost look retarded, bro. Okay, listen to this. This is what he's saying. His motif.
There is no hope for progress because there is no hope for unity because there is
This
no
is a different
hope
joke.
for tolerance.
Yes, this is the motif.
So this is the motif that he's saying throughout the whole thing. It was kind of like when Santino just kept saying cheeseburger. Remember that when Andrew Santino tried to do the cheeseburger special? I bet you Robin Tran is at home remembering that.
Yes, I want to rewatch that one because Robin Tran recommended it to me.
Yeah. Did you see what Robin Tran did to me the other night?
What? Oh, yeah. I've got that clip.
She was all over me. Okay, here he is. Listen to the motif. This is really obnoxious.
By the way, Frog Jack wins $50 for Jake Paul. Claim your prize.
Jake Paul, there you go. Claim your prize. You got that. And that was Idiocracy. Jake Paul did a recent tweet saying, dude, everything going on right now, it's like Idiocracy.
It's amazing.
Maybe he was joking. I mean, he might be. Either way, it's fucking bomb. Right?
Yep.
If he's joking, it rules and he's amazing. If he's not joking, it sucks because I hate Idiocracy stuff. It's hack. Here's Joe DeRosa, and listen to the motif again.
Because there is no hope for tolerance.
Ooh, that is rich. I mean, the fact that he's acting like this. And by the way, again, I don't know if it's just this monitor. When I see this monitor, the shadows go so dark, and you see this big fucking head that is unbalanced by the other head that is in the shadow. It really is like a fucking freak. Joe, I can't describe to you how unhappy you're going to be for the rest of your life after what I'm planning.
I'm sure he's always getting Mr. Potato Head.
I don't
so
know.
I don't it,
I mean,
just in case.
Well, I didn't say Mr. Potato.
No,
Head.
I'm saying I'm sure everyone's always saying that about him.
Oh, I know. I need him to know it's a standout. Like, I never thought about that. And I'm telling you, Joe, I'm distracted. I'm doing a show here in front of millions of people, and I'm distracted by how ugly you are. And when I say this to people, I want them to know it's true. That glimpse in the mirror, you go, eesh, but no one's, they're paying attention. It's true. It's bad.
And you want to know what? There is no hope for tolerance.
There is no hope for tolerance. And where did you rip that off from? I mean, we've heard that one 1,000 times.
There is no hope for progress because there is no hope for unity because there is no hope for tolerance. Tolerance.
I mean, that could become a meme.
I know.
In the wrong hands, Joe, that is a meme that we all make fun of, and your face looking all serious is there with the text.
I sent you
there is
that
a world.
to put on the soundboard.
Yes. I forgot I was going to put that on the soundboard. And it might land on the soundboard if we remember to do it. Because that is high level.
Because there is no hope for unity. Because there is no hope for tolerance. Tolerance is dead. And if you want to know how dead it is, just take a listen to how loud everybody's bragging about how tolerant they are. All right? Nothing is more suspect than saying you're the thing. Anybody that says they're the thing ain't the thing. All right? Anybody ever says to you, I'm actually very smart, they're fucking stupid.
Oh. This is all projection, I'm afraid. Okay, so we're already despising him based on those few things. I mean, that's nothing compared to what we're about to show you. It gets much more disgusting and much more punishable. In fact, the more that I think about this, the more consequences that come to mind, and the more I feel that I should dedicate of my life to doing something to him. It just, man, because I don't have much time left, and I might spend that time doing some nasty, fucking horrific crimes to you. Just kidding, Joe. That was just scary. You could breathe. You could breathe, Joe. That's kidding. It's because he doesn't know. He doesn't know. And he probably still doesn't get it. He's probably so scared right now.
So he is ready to suck.
He's ready to suck.
And by that I mean, and so you can go to Legion of Skanks.
Legion of Skanks, come on down.
This has a party, a bar atmosphere.
Bar atmosphere. And
it's going to rule.
Great, it's going to roll. We're going to the bar. There's people around now. It's lively.
And it features Tony, our fave.
When you hear the podcast, listen to the bomb blast.
Skankfest New Orleans is happening November 4th.
There you go. Geez, they can never just give you a nice show, huh? Imagine if Redbar opened with all this non. Look at this. You can't even get out of it. You're pressing arrow keys for days. Look at all this Legionist stuff. Oh, it looks good, Lewis. You should sell those for premium prices. Look at all this that I had to do. You know, meanwhile, poor Mike's sitting here doing that.
When you hear that bomb blast, get a shot glass. Listen to the podcast, it's all up in your mom's ass. Big J kills them like O.J. Simpson or quit. If the fingerless glove don't fit, get break quick by that big dick Dave Smith. He all up in your ribs while he talking politics. Or get bit when you rattle by that Puerto Rican snake. They natural born killers, Legion of Skanks.
That scared the shit out. Yeah. Welcome to the bathroom.
Legion of Skanks intro is hype. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, we just, by the way, that smoke we put in the room, it has that scent of like urinal cake so that we could get on the Legion of Skanks bar atmosphere feel. Here we come. That literally scared me.
Yeah!
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Legion of Skanks.
So Big J, he's looking good, but he doesn't look nearly as good as, oh wait, this is the latest one. So this is as good as he looks, right?
I think so.
This is the latest
Yep.
episode of Legion of Skanks. It is the night of the Kill Tony Madison Square Garden Arena show in New York. Tony's Madison Square Garden Arena show has just ended with special guests Joe DeRosa and my favorite, the legend, Dave Attell. Yeah, so cool. Now, Dave Attell, Tony himself, and Joe DeRosa, they finished their Madison Square Garden show. They're on the high of their life. Tony's been doing this all night. You know, he barely has to put in any energy, and he gets a laugh. Really, he doesn't miss any more. There are enough people to fill in those sounds. They walk in here after the high of their lifetime to a packed room, a late night special edition of Legion of Skanks to hang with the guys. And we're going to see a side of DeRosa and Tony that we've been dying to see for a while.
Some fucking noise in this place. We're starting late tonight.
It's a late show. We're starting late. We did a stand-up show earlier, but these people, it's fucking packed. These people are pumped. Listen to the energy in this room. Listen to them. This is the fucking Legion of Skanks, motherfuckers. Don't get it twisted. Blah, blah. I'm bringing it back. I haven't done that in a long time.
I know, dude. You got so hyped this weekend. You're bringing all kinds of shit back.
So Jay, yeah, he looks fantastic here. He's got levels and levels of tan going on. This is the thinnest he's been. He really is on Ozempic. He's going down that journey. He's going to be thin. He's going to look so hot like Jelly Roll.
I think you should stop here.
I think you should, yeah, just a couple more and stop there. You know, don't take it too far because you could turn it. But boy, he's starting to look handsome. And Big J, I'm telling you, you don't even need to groom the eyebrows anymore. Your face is going to sell. You don't need to do these extras now because you did what that big scumbag from Are You Garbage couldn't do. You know, he's back on coke, and you could tell you're really using Ozempic like it was meant to be used, and it's working. And the glasses are good. The tan is good. You've never looked more handsome, and you've never been more likable. Looks matter, guys. Okay,
Seriously.
here we are. This is the big event for them.
Back in a
No,
block,
no.
Go to 5:30.
5:30.
Yes.
Here we go. Okay. Are they about to do their walk-in, or
Yeah.
here they are?
Tell you what, who'd win in a mud wrestle? I'll take the Skanks all day. But I'll tell you what, he's doing all right for himself. How about it for the great Tony Hinchcliffe in the motherfucking house?
We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Watch this. So there's a guy, you might have seen the guy serving hamburgers running in first, but right behind the guy with hot plates of cheeseburgers that look pretty nice. Steak fries. I love those steak fries. Tony is, here's Tony back here following the cheeseburger waiter in. So you're going to see that. Tony. He stands on the chair and he's up. He's up.
The great Tony Hinchcliffe has returned to the Legion of Skanks.
So I don't know if you've noticed this, but he didn't know he said these words that he was saying so often. Yippee, fuck yeah. He's now doing a bad impression of his own catchphrases that he wasn't even aware were his catchphrases till it was pointed out so many times. So now when he walks in the room, it's fuck yeah, yippee, are you ready? He does only talks like the host from the show. Now, when I was watching this, I go, why does that sound so familiar? Listen to this again. Why does this sound so familiar?
The great Tony Hinchcliffe has returned to the Legion of Skanks.
Fuck yeah. Whippy! Woo! Hoo! Hoo! Who does it remind you of? Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Fuck Friday! Whoo! Whoo! White Claw Gabe. Yep.
Insane.
Tony has stolen his entire persona from H3's White Claw Gabe. They sound identical at this point. What are some of Gabe's catchphrases? Fuck yeah. Fuck baby no.
That's the first one that came to my mind.
My favorite thing that's ever happened was a woman. I'm not going to say who because I'll get sued. But it was a woman and she went, fuck baby no. Fuck baby woo. Fuck baby how. Ethan Klein's mom, Donna Klein, said that. Every day I walk through the house going, fuck baby no.
Like so many times. Like that's
So
probably one of
many
our
times.
most used phrases.
Fuck baby who.
Like I don't think I've said just no.
No, it's just
in
fuck baby.
years.
So, okay, Tony Hinchcliffe is White Clawian.
Returned to the Legion of Skanks.
Ew.
Is that
And
right?
he expected a round of applause for his catchphrase. So he thought he was going to go, yippee, and everyone's going to go, ah, he fucking did it. It didn't happen.
You know how Ethan is always like, Bad Empanada tried to murder Gila in the game.
Yeah.
Is there a game where you can do that, but it's Tony?
Is there a game where you could murder Tony Hinchcliffe in the game?
In the game.
In the game, fully legal.
And
It's
he's
been run
jumping
by
and
the
doing
courts.
woohoo,
The courts all
woohoo.
agree it's legal.
Fictional.
Nothing wrong with it. You know, everything that we ask, we're saying if it's legal, we want to do it. Not can we do something illegal? Can we do something, run it by the justices?
And then the judge, you just go, oh my God.
it's such a good idea.
It's called Kill Tony. I was
Kill
I
Tony, and you
thought,
get to
I
fucking
thought.
devour him in AI. Wow, Patrick Melton, the old Melton's there. All right, here we go. Tony sits down. He goes, yippee! Nothing.
That's Melton's
To the
high
Legion of
school.
Skanks. Is that brother? Coming off the heels of another sold-out Madison Square Garden weekend. Congratulations, brother.
Okay, and you'll notice the patheticism coming from the Skanks. So there's this, you know, everywhere Tony goes, everywhere Joe goes, it's a very awkward place to be. And the division of classes is now so great. And you could see it on their faces. This is what Lewis looks like when he talks to Tony now. You know, there's this huge layer of nervousness now and making sure you're connecting. And Tony is very hard to connect with. He's very hard to even just exchange a few words with without it getting weird. You know, and he wants to play both sides. He wants to kind of make fun of the Austin scene for us guys at home, right? But then, of course, when he sees them, you get this face. It is shameful, the three of you, and you'll see this coming up. You know, the way Tony treats them on their own show, they're really submissive to him now, and they take a back seat and they let Tony just dump on them while they nervously kind of cater to his every want.
So crazy to watch it all happen.
Fuck yeah. Thank you. This is where it all started with the boys.
This is it, man.
This is where it all started. You never hung out with no fucking boys. This is where it all started. You got started in the freak section of the Comedy Store, remember? You were hanging around with no boys. It was like you and then you picked retard Redban because you couldn't hang out with anybody normal. Remember Brody Stevens, you were like a straight up nerd. You hung out with Esther Pavitsky. And the guy who killed himself, Brody Stevens, and Redban, and none of the guys hung out with you. You weren't one of the boys. You think you're the shit now?
Thank you. This is where it all started with the boys.
This is it, man. A little room with fucking a few hardcore fans, and you made it all the way to the Garden.
Just think of us as the teeny rock that you stepped on before you climbed Mount Everest.
Oh, do you hear what they're saying? How dare they debase themselves? I'd rather never see him again than
Don't
to
worry,
say
they make it
something
up to
like
me.
that. Yeah, they do. They, in fact, do. You're going to see something phenomenal happen.
I'm going to say to Lewis, Mike did last night the most genuine laugh.
Yes.
I've
Coming
heard
up,
in, like years.
Lewis,
at
you
this.
got the biggest laugh out of me, and this is huge for these guys. Dave Smith, Big J, and Lewis got the biggest laugh out of me that I think I've ever done in my home. Ever.
It was pretty big. It was
So that's coming
shockingly
up.
big.
And that's coming up at the end when we show people what I laughed at. I've never laughed at a thing you guys have said. And that made me genuinely laugh. And so to rewind now,
Don't
and
spoil it
see
in the
here.
chat if you've already
Don't
seen
spoil it.
But Lewis, no one has spoiled it
look
yet,
at this
so
face,
not
and
that
this
many
is
people.
against every bone in Lewis's body. This is so hard for him to do, to have to appease Tony like this. Big J can't even look up, and Dave's just looking straight. He's done far worse. So he knows how to take it up the ass. He's used to it. But these other guys.
Okay, you can go to 118.25.
All right. 118.25. Here we are. Any setup needed for this one?
The whole first part of the show is about juggalos, and now it's this.
Okay, so yeah, they talked about juggalos for 1 hour and 18 minutes, which was driving Tony mad with boredom. Tony really only likes talking about Tony or Kill Tony, the show. Outside of that, there's no conversation he wants to be a part of.
That's all.
Very cool. Tony, what's going on? Do you not like Marc Maron? Does he not like you? What was that?
Whoa! So finally, Lewis grows a pair. And did you hear what he said? Look at Dave. Dave's scared. He's pre-scared. Big J, not sure if this is a good idea, but Lewis has to do it. And Lewis is doing this with fear. A lot of fear. But he promised his old self, and he promised the streets that he'd do it, and so he does this.
Look for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's all.
Very cool. Tony, what's going on? Do you not like Marc Maron? Does he not like you? What was that?
Oh, that was tough, huh, Lewis? He asked Tony, so what's going on with you and Marc Maron? For those you don't know, Marc Maron had a special committee. He's kind of been doing this podcast tour, and they take the littlest fucking nothing things that he says and blow them up in the headlines because apparently Marc Maron doesn't like the Joe Rogan comedy scene, right? And they do this with Bill Burr all the time. Bill Burr will say something so weak and disjointed and not really that good, and they're like, Bill Burr destroys Rogan crew and talks about how disappointed he is with. And then it's just Bill Burr kind of like stammering through some nonsense. And the same thing happened with Marc Maron. Marc Maron said a few little fucking
Like,
things.
at least Marc Maron names
Yeah.
and says that they're not funny.
Yes.
Bill Burr focuses too much on their, like, Trump, like, which is bad too, of course.
Yeah.
But make fun of them.
Yeah,
for being
you make
not
fun of that.
funny.
Make fun of them for being not funny. And
because they don't care about
Marc
being called
Maron didn't get
Republican.
any support for this going after Rogan. You know, the whole comedy scene basically took Rogan's side with this and said, man, what's Marc Maron's problem, man? What's his problem? God, he's so cranky and, like, jealous. No. So, Lewis, he has the balls, and he's going to ask Tony, what's with this Marc Maron thing? And Tony, at least for the last 2 years, has never been put on the spot with something like this, right? I mean, he has it pretty easy breezy. Even on Kill Tony, they don't really go into something like this, where they're like, hey, there's a guy running around town talking to how much he hates you. What do you got to say? So Tony does this.
Very cool. Tony, what's going on? Do you not like Marc Maron? Does he not like you? What was that? What was that all about?
Whoa, just dropping a big one there. I mean,
Is there a beef with you and Marc Maron?
Time to think. You know, this is the most quick-witted guy in the universe, right?
And also, that's not a big one. Everybody's been talking about it on every podcast for 2 weeks.
Well, he can't believe it because he has an unspoken deal with everybody that you don't bring this shit up around him. He's king.
What was that all about?
whoa, just dropping a big one there. I mean,
Ooh, so he's a little nervous here. You know, Tony, anytime Tony's put on the spot, he does so much of that filibustering with random words and saying all this shit. And you could see his gears turning. You could see he puts on his face. His whole face changes when he's trying to think of something. And sometimes it never comes. You see all the thinking happening, the hardcore processing going on. And then you're going, did it print? There's no print. Nothing happened. Just made all the sounds of a printer, but there's nothing here. He does that quite a lot. I don't know how he's getting away with this. Yeah, clout is clouding everything.
He's not
for
getting
everyone.
away with it with anyone. The only person he's getting away with it with is the other comedians because they want his clout so bad.
Yeah, you think the people see it.
My prediction is that soon, it's harder because of how rich he is and how much he can offer. But soon, Tony will become the new Schaub, and that podcasters are going to have to start bringing up.
Yes.
Like, you know how like
after,
at a certain point, so you say it.
No, everybody made fun of Schaub. Schaub was the laughingstock of the internet, and comedians were the last one to jump on that train. But there was a turning point in which they kind of had to.
You can't ignore it anymore.
They can't ignore it anymore, and so now they're publicly saying something bad about Schaub, and they see a bump from it. People get excited. They're going, whoa, that's kind of fun. And it's like, yeah, no, duh. Why do you think Redbar is so awesome? So they see it, and then they start doing it a little bit more, and then it's okay. It's pre-approved to shit on Schaub. Tony might become the next big one, because the stakes are so high. His attitude is so horrific. This could all be a build-up to him being bigger than Schaub in terms of online hate from your peers, just one after the other of things going bad. And he is totally checked out. He is so unaware of the future consequences.
And I think Lewis is nearly there. Maybe.
Well, I don't think so. You know what it would take? If Tony stopped asking him on Kill Tony, you would see some of that. But as long as... Yeah, that's what I mean. It's too hard to throw. To throw that away is almost like being abusive to your kid. Like, to throw that away would be like to throw away your whole career. They can't. They literally have a block where they go, I cannot fuck this up when I'm this close. It would be crazy. It would be like burning money.
And Mike has a signed contract with Lewis that he has to make sure to give baby James gifts every night.
Baby James, baby,
expensive dinners. He's
baby
agreed.
James, Daddy loves you, baby.
Mike wants baby James in the most luxurious lifestyle possible.
Is so yesterday. Okay, so here's Tony. He's cool,
James,
and so far Tony is wow. Well, that's a and look at this little fucking guy, because he's got interest in this question. Mr. Dave Attell, I don't want no trouble. Dave Attell, man, one of the more underrated spineless people of the scene. Doesn't want to ruffle any feathers. Never gives his opinion, even though it would be crucial. People would love to hear, Dave, what do you think about all this with Rogan and Tony? Surely as a legend and an icon, you're watching this and going, what has happened? The people you grew up with, those riffs over those fucking diner tables, and it's all turned into this. Even on the Legion of Skanks, it's so the level of talent is so low as far as what's coming out of their mouths compared to like what comedy used to be. Comedy used to be a more polished, professional, well-written, kind of thing. And now just to hear this slop that like anyone could do. Don't you have an opinion on that? You just stay silent. You go wherever the money is, huh? What a shame. What a shame that our legends can't share their point of view. Shame on you. And it eats him up at night. He would love to go, Tony, shut the fuck up. You're everything. Comedians are a guy. He would love to say that. But nope, he just waddles home to that one bedroom shithole. He's never made a dime, apparently. He lives in hell. No, but we would love it.
Crush on him.
It's time to speak up. Can somebody shake him awake? You're not a legend until you do something legendary. It's time. What do you just want to die? Saying nothing? You're almost a mute. You're almost like Penn and Teller's helper. Teller. Okay, back to Tony filibustering here. Let's see this.
What was that? What was that all about?
Whoa, just dropping a big one there. I mean,
is there a beef with you and Marc Maron?
I mean, I don't ever acknowledge these guys, these mentally ill people when they...
These mentally ill people. So me and Marc Maron are mentally ill. Over you. You truly believe that? You're saying that to my face right now. Dave Attell? Whoa, Dave Attell's actually shocked. Look at that. Psych, it's just a yawn that they caught him in. No, it was shock. Now I'm shocked. Are you just putting on a little show? You're fucking mute.
And Joe
and
DeRosa
look at this guy.
Not
so
happy.
Yes, you got to pay attention. Joe DeRosa has become Tony's little yes man. Yeah, it's really happened. He's been following Tony around all week, telling him how great he is. And now here they are, kind of throwing a wrench into that whole thing. Keep your eye on DeRosa. He doesn't like this line of questioning. He just got back from Rogan talking about how he don't like this crap about people who hate the Austin comedy scene. They've already come to the conclusion that it's jealousy. So Joe DeRosa now is watching his friends, the Skanks, the side he's supposed to be on, ask the hard questions that he's already told himself to deny.
Tony, what's going on? Do you not like Marc Maron? Does he not like you? What was that? What was that all about?
Whoa, just dropping a big one there. I mean...
Is there a beef with you and Marc Maron?
I mean, I don't ever acknowledge these guys, these mentally ill people when they, go
It's
on.
bumming him out that we're going here. And he doesn't even believe that. You know what's really bumming him out? The fact that he knows Marc Maron is a superior comic. And the fact that now what we're doing is all sitting around crazy making Marc Maron to protect Tony. So that's where the real feelings are coming from.
And now you're going to do it too.
And now you're going to, and look at your nose. Look at your nose. Look at that thing.
Joey
Despicable.
Noses.
Joey Noses.
I don't ever acknowledge these guys, these mentally ill people when they, go online and start talking about me and my friends and calling us Nazis
Yeah,
or
but
whatever.
Tony, you're funny enough. Why do you have to spit on trans people in the middle?
And then you're going to poo-poo that idea. You're going to sit there and mock that. So Dave Smith joining in to help Tony. There he is.
You're funny enough. Why do you have to spit on trans people in the middle? In the middle of your act, every show.
Is Marc Maron saying we're Nazis and stuff? Is that the thing?
I don't think it's us. I don't think Mark knows we're friends with Tony.
Sure, but I'm saying, is he saying is people are Nazis?
Jay wants to make it about him.
Wait till he finds out you guys are at 900 episodes. He's going to do a new special.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to be happy about that. No.
You are doing a podcast tour at the exact same time as him.
Yes.
For your new special.
I know.
So
You're doing the
what's
same
that
thing.
about?
At least he's going around being real. You're going around sucking everybody off. Look at this little face Tony makes at this very moment. I had to back it up to show you this while DeRosa talks.
He's not going to be happy about that. No.
So what was his? What's his
That little purse. Okay. Continue from here.
Yeah.
beef with you?
I mean, look, man, the couple guys out of LA that now, are at the Comedy Store that have talked shit when they have, their once every 3 or 4 years special that they do when they come out like a groundhog and do something that people might see. Their new thing is like
Suck on
talking.
that, Pauly Shore. I read between the lines.
Guys, don't help
I read
him.
between the lines.
Don't help him get a laugh.
Maron, Jeselnik, they all are on multiple episodes of Kill Tony. They've always smiled right to my face.
Phonies.
They all fancy enough, coincidentally, never leave a Bales when they know I'm going to LA.
Wow.
They're
They
never around.
hate
Are they,
you.
Jeselnik also came at Kill Tony?
Yeah, Jeselnik. But we have
They've both done multiple appearances on Kill Tony, all pre-pandemic when we were in LA.
Yeah, and they were helping you when they did those.
Yeah, they were helping you, and it was what's called a different reality. Completely. Where you were just a comic. And not this. So, I mean, what a weak little comeback. They were always nice to me 19 years ago before I was completely insane. And they were helping you. They're the reason that your show is big. Having all those guests on are the reason your show is big.
Jeselnik also came at Kill Tony?
Yeah, Jeselnik. But
They've both done multiple appearances on Kill Tony, all pre-pandemic when we were in LA. And yeah, and when they want to push things, they
No, but I'm
talk
asking
shit.
more like, did he recently say something about Kill Tony?
Yeah, I think Jesselnick's taking a bunch of shots, right?
When he had a special to promote. Now he's going to be gone for a few years. And, while I put out 2.5 hours of comedy content every week. And, I don't blame them. If the shoe was on the other foot,
And Attell knows this is the last thing Attell believes in. It really is. But he sits by and just listens to it. You know this is making you sick. This isn't the comedy scene you imagined when you were working your way up. You didn't imagine that this guy would be in charge. And look at how DeRosa keeps his eye on Tony. If he needs an assist, he'll be right there. He's like AB. You're going to run in and save him.
I was them, I would probably, I'd be mentally maybe I would do it too.
He did make a compelling argument. People kept saying to me, they go, look what Jesselnick's saying about crowd
Remember,
work.
this is the speech that Tony has been rehearsing in every shower for the last 2 years. And he finally came to, oh, yeah, well, if I were them, I'd be mad too. And you thought that was going to, mic drop. And that's really all he came up with. That's as deep as he thought about this. Some manipulation of his own mind, some delusion, where it's just jealousy. It's the only reason anyone hates Tony is jealousy.
I go, that is a compelling argument.
They fold.
Do I just suck?
No, not because of the crowd work.
Yeah, that's great. Your personality.
Tony's furious right now, by the way.
Caitlin Clark and her boyfriend for until 5 in the morning.
You know what he's starting to remind me of? Queen of Melrose. Right?
Yes.
The Queen of Melrose. Yeah, it's like the time they told me that I had to put on a couple extra shirts. You even have the voice here. Listen to this.
Caitlin Clark and her boyfriend for until 5 in the morning.
The Queen of Melrose, everybody. That's his new nickname around here. The Queen!
See her at Cosmos.
Yeah,
He had a
Cosmos.
special to promote, and he's ending his podcast, Maron.
Yeah.
He's ending it because literally no one's listening to it.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know if you look at the charts at all.
Whoa, Attell accidentally. Look at Attell accidentally speak his mind, and Tony quickly whip his head to go, silence! Look at this part. Watch Attell. See, this is great. I knew it's in Attell. I always knew this was in him, but watch this little duet here.
He's ending it because literally no one's listening to it.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know if you look at the charts at all. No, it's a thing. No one listens.
Ooh. Can we print that for a series I call Reprimandings? Look at that. Look at how Tony wields. Excuse me?
Screenshot it for my pencil crayons.
That's a great one to draw, isn't it? Look at that. I can't believe it.
Literally no one's listening to it.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know if you look at the charts at all. No, it's a thing. No one listens to it.
I just don't get being worked.
All right. All right, he says. So you fucking hate Tony. Speak up! Speak up! Make Dave say it. Say the words. Say the 14 words. Okay,
Which
wow,
are?
good. I'm glad we caught that because I didn't catch that the first time.
What are the 14 words?
I will never fucking go to Israel with the Kleins ever, ever, ever,
It was
ever.
going to be about Austin.
Oh. Sorry about that. All right, back to this.
That worked up about the stuff ever to be like this, to go like publicly be like, this scene sucks. Like,
Yeah,
give
and
a
he
shit
also
about
calls
it.
everybody a hack, and then he talks about Trump for 3/4 of his special, calling him Bad Orange Man, and then talks about his sad cats like he has for 45 years. So
That's what bothers me the most. As the mayor of Hacktown, which I call myself at home.
No. Have another cigarette,
This
Tony.
loosely
God,
wrote-
wouldn't it be so fucking cool if Tony got lung cancer and couldn't talk? It could happen. People get it. He thinks because he's so rich, he could smoke now. He just thinks he could keep sucking him down because everything else is going good.
He
That's
gets
something.
stem
We got
cells
that
from
because we're
Joe.
going, God, it's going to take a century to get this fucking guy back to zero, right? Well, not if he fucking loses his throat.
Joe Biden.
Guys, you got to pray. Use that power of prayer. Let's all promise each other we will go home and seriously pray to God and Christ that Tony gets lung cancer, throat cancer, and it's a mess. It's a hole. He's got to do the hole. No, because they'd love that at Kill Tony if he had a mic up to his hole. We got to make it so he can't move. Well, they'd still like that at Kill Tony. You'll see. Kill Tony doesn't care how fucking hospitalized you are. And you'll see that coming up. All right, so he's lighting another cigarette. We gotta pray. We gotta pray that he loses his ability to speak. Please, guys. Please. It will be worth it for the world.
Throwing the H word around. I don't like it. All right? You got to earn your bones as a hack. All right? Up, Chuck. Get him up there. Let's see it.
I thought the person who handled it very well with Maron's, because he's going on kind of the tour of like everything in podcasting and comedy sucks. What's his name? Howie Mandel, of all people. I thought it was good. Because Howie Mandel was like, he's basically giving him like you're just old. And you're supposed to kind of feel this way, but like, yeah, everything's fine.
He went after Howie Mandel after that a little bit.
No, did he really?
He did an interview after that, and they brought up the Mandel thing, and he kind of trashed Howie.
What happened with Howie? Can you show us that?
Isn't it a weird position to be in? To be like, listen, man, I'm terrified of microscopic germs, and you're being a bit much.
Another assist from Dave Smith.
Hey, I just think you're making more of this than it really is.
I haven't shook a hand since St. Elsewhere season 1.
My only problem with it, and
here's Joe. He's starting to speak up. His only problem with it. And look at those defeated skanks on the other side, and look at this guy. Didn't your friend get popped for raping a woman or something?
I thought both of them did.
I thought you were down for sexual misconduct. This is, of course, the insane jokers, practical jokers. And yeah, you guys got popped for a bunch of misconduct. I saw it all over the news. So you're disgraced now. And you could barely speak. You should be a handyman. I don't know who gave you comedian?
He got a way bigger cheer than Tony.
You should be cleaning our sewers. He did get a wigger, babe, a wigger. I fucking hate wiggers. Whoa, that's a good way to be racist without getting in trouble by anybody. Fucking wigger.
I think you might get in trouble for that one.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, because it's mostly the N-word. Sorry about that. Bleep
Maybe.
that. Use the button. Okay, well, here's Joe DeRosa. He's going to chime in now. The only problem he has with Austin.
my only problem with it, and this is very sincere. My only problem with it is people can like what they like or hate what they hate. Sure. Comedy is fucking hard enough, man. And Austin is 95% struggling comics that are there to try to fulfill this insane thing that we're all trying to do.
Fucking DeRosa's.
Tony's sitting there going, yeah, 99%, and of course the 1%. Look at Tony sit there while Joe DeRosa cleans up his question. Remember, Tony really hasn't answered anything here. He's just called Marc Maron mentally ill and jealous. And then all the other comics got to scramble in to help him out while he sits there unappreciative, by the way. He's not going to do anything back for you.
The only problem with it is people can like what they like or hate what they hate. Comedy is fucking hard enough, man. And
I mean, this is the equivalent of him laying on the beach with an umbrella in his drink. You know, look at this guy holding in that big set of teeth.
Is 95% struggling comics that are there to try to fulfill this insane thing that we're all trying to do.
Fucking DeRosa's Carlton Banks not getting into a black sorority.
But you know what I mean? Like guys going out and shitting on Austin and like, and it's the scene. It's like, it's fucking hard enough, man, you know?
Shut up.
It's hard enough for Tony? Tony. It's so tough.
There's guys going out there shitting on Austin remind me of?
I don't know. It is very, there's guys going out there shitting on Austin. Was it like that?
Is it remind me of over a podcast?
Yeah, Joey Diaz.
Here, wait, go back. I got to hear it.
No, he's shitting on me. Over what? A podcast? Remember Joey Diaz, his attack.
and like, and it's the scene. It's like it's fucking hard enough, man. You know.
Shut up,
Wait,
Joe.
go
You're
back
not the
one
mayor,
more.
Austin.
Sorority right now. Fucking
guys-
DeRosa's Carlton Banks not getting into a black sorority right now.
But you know what I mean? Like guys going out and shitting on Austin, and like, and it's the scene. It's like it's fucking hard enough, man. You know.
Shut up, Joe. You're not the mayor, Austin.
Wow, see, they know that's fucking gay. And guess who hates that? That the Skanks fired back. Look at him. That snarl. You don't like that. This is a pro-Austin conversation right now. Look at Attell, man. Attell, you know what you should do? Commit suicide.
Don't say that. He's so sweet.
Well, he needs to be sweeter.
That's what you're
But
going to
look
be
at
like
that.
in
So
like
the
5
Skanks
years.
finally, I'm already there.
You're very similar. I'm basically in love with him.
Wow. Well, when I die, you could be with Dave Attell.
That's fine.
So get ready for all black everything.
You moved there 6 months ago.
I listened to
You own a house in Pennsylvania.
I listened to you on Bennington give your dissertation on Austin. All right. Everyone is just trying, man, on this crazy little marble we're spinning on.
Oh, you got him.
Trying to make people laugh for a living.
Yeah, you're right. I suck.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I suck. You hear how he said that?
Trying to make people laugh for a living.
Yeah, you're right. I suck.
Ugh, what a worm.
He was doing this to Bennington too. Bennington's attached.
Bennington's attached. Look at those things. Look at that, man. Can you believe that's out there? All right, what's our next code?
I'm trying to see if there's anything else there.
Yeah.
Okay, you can go to, so they're having a blast, right? They start doing a fake version of Kill Tony.
Oh,
They bring out a
wow. So
bucket.
this is interesting. So Lewis all of a sudden announces that they're going to do a mock Kill Tony with the audience members there. Tony's going to help them host, but Big J, Dave, and Lewis are going to do their version of Kill Tony here live at the bar. And this is, what's your time code?
You can go to 15025.
15025.
So they're having a great time.
So they're having a great time, and they've been doing this stupid bar version of Kill Tony.
But it's basically been the same, and Tony's been taking control and doing his voice, and he's having a blast because he's in charge.
Okay, so let's see what happens next.
You signed up?
Oh, did you sign up?
No fucking way. No fucking way.
I
You're in
kinda-
that bucket?
I kind of want to see the. Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's see this guy.
what's your name, dude? You're a comic? Brian what? Oh, YOLO?
Ladies
Oh,
and
Yolo?
gentlemen, your next comedian, without a doubt, goes by the name of Brian Aiello.
So Tony took the reins there. And, you know, they're deciding, should this guy do comedy? Tony just goes into Kill Tony mode and just starts hosting and brings the guy up.
Gentlemen, your next comedian, without a doubt, goes by the name of Brian Aiello. Oh, my God.
Doing his own catchphrases.
My God.
Do the, hold on.
Okay, so this big fat Mexican comes on stage.
But listen to Joe here for a
Okay,
sec.
so Joe DeRosa's down here. Let's tune into what Joe DeRosa starts screaming to Tony.
Oh, my God.
But dude.
Oh, my God.
Do the, hold on. Do the Tony intro. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in history, a bucket pull that was not pulled from the bucket.
Yeah, you got to make it a show.
So
You're into this, bro.
Adam Ray already did that. Remember? Tony doesn't like being impersonated, first of all, so that's like the wrong move. You know, he's fake laughing at it, but that will end. I believe it's already
I
ended
think that-
by the look on his face.
Joe DeRosa is genuinely being like, Tony, do that voice that you do when there's
Yeah.
someone new coming
Look
on
at this.
stage, my man.
Look at how he's gassing him up. Watch this.
Oh, my God.
But dude.
Oh, my God.
Do the, hold on. Do the Tony intro. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in history, a bucket pull that was not pulled from the bucket.
Yeah, you got to make it a show.
Oh. Oh, yeah, you got to make it a show, unlike you losers. And that is something he's actually said. Dave Attell hates sitting in between two Tonys. That's making him physically recoil away from Joe DeRosa as he's shouting. And he knows what Joe's doing. You know, Dave Attell is not as stupid as he looks. He's been in the scene for 50 years. He's seen it all.
And they just came off of recording an episode of Kill Tony at Madison Square Garden, so he's already been through this for like 4 hours.
Yeah, so he's been watching Tony get gassed up while he just sits there ignored. The legend gets ignored for Tony Hinchcliffe. So imagine that. Imagine spending your night as the legend, watching everyone praise Tony, and you just kind of sit there as the legend. That would be pretty fucked up for your gentle mental. And look at Joe trying to appease Tony. So remember this mood that Joe's in when Tony has the reins of this mock Kill Tony in the Skanks bar.
Very exciting.
Oh, my God, his shirt is larger than the projector screen.
Oh, my God, I can watch the whole show on you.
Yeah, exactly.
So Joe is very involved. I want you to just remember that he is involved. They're having a great time. Everything's rolling in this mock Kill Tony, and Joe is slapping Tony. He's having a great time.
God damn it. Oh, I feel that. I feel that pain in me. Wow. I feel that inside of me.
Do you see how everything Joe does, he takes a glance at Tony to check in on him, to see if there's anything he could be doing to, here, I'm going to try to catch it. Watch, you'll see him do this. So he'll be, looking around.
The faggot's glance.
Yeah, the faggot's glance. And watch this. So every few seconds he checks in to make sure Tony's, watch this.
Wow. I feel that
it's froze right in there.
God damn it. Oh, I feel that. I feel that pain in me. Wow. I feel that
Checking
inside
on Tony.
of me.
Look at my face on his tits.
Ah, fuck me. Ah, my Christ. This is the nightmare. You're living my nightmare.
It's Kill Tony in IMAX.
So he's having a blast. He's laughing at all the jokes. He's dying.
You look like a genuine guy that comes from a nice family.
1 minute uninterrupted.
Kill Tony in IMAX. Come on.
And you looked right at Tony when you said that, too. Kill Tony in IMAX.
Wow. Whoa. That's a good one.
He's having a blast.
Joe.
Oh, wow, they're chanting his
Kill
name.
Tony and IMAX. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 1 minute uninterrupted by Brian Aiello.
Oh.
Wait.
That's how
is that
it's
his
done.
Last name? I don't know.
Oyola.
Look at how he leans into Tony. Anything you need, man, just let me know. You good on drinks, Tony? I mean, really, look at how under control he is. The body language, he's leaning to Tony. It's like he's in love with him.
Is that his last name? I don't know.
Oyola.
Ayola. Go ahead, buddy.
All right, guys, I'm having a tough week.
Okay, so this fat fuck
He
goes
does comedy.
out. He does comedy. He does a minute.
I know this is going to the side a little bit, but you guys got to hear Dave Attell's reactions to the stand-up.
Okay, let's hear this. So Dave Attell is going to do this thing that Tony hates, which is when a stand-up is up on Kill Tony, he wants the panel silent. He doesn't want them chiming in. He doesn't want them talking in the microphone until it's all over.
I just think this is
understandable,
so cute.
by the way. Watch what Dave Attell does, and I don't know if he's trolling Tony because he knows that Tony hates this and that this isn't allowed on Kill Tony, but watch what Dave Attell starts doing while this guy starts doing stand-up.
Kill him.
Went to the doctor for the first time in like 20 years. Yeah, the last time I went to the doctor, I got sent home with a lollipop and a Pikachu sticker for being such a brave, well-behaved boy. They don't do that anymore. No, now you go to the doctor and he fat shames you and tries to stick a finger up your ass.
That's Dave. It's going to get
Yeah,
worse.
I've gained a lot of weight. For me, all socks or compression socks.
Nice. That's great.
Guys, being this big, imagine a pilot trying to land the jumbo 747 Boeing airplane on a narrow one-way road. That's what it's like every time I have to sit on a toilet.
Nice.
Doesn't help that my balls are big. Guys, my balls are so big. It's inconvenient.
Yummers.
Okay. Great. So Dave Attell is doing this thing. This is a side thing.
Sorry, I just
Okay. What's our next code?
Okay, 158.25. Here we go.
158.25. Okay. Any setup needed for this? Or
Nope.
Joe DeRosa, are they doing the... Okay, so here's the part, Skanks, that I fucking loved. Lewis, this is the first time I've ever laughed out loud to anything you three have ever done. It's the first time I've smiled, and it's the first time I've wanted more. What they're about to do is a little trick on Tony. Everybody watching, of course, knows Kill Tony is kind of being roasted, occasionally, for its involvement with the deranged, right? The disabled, the dyslexic, all the retards with the arms and the crippulations and the guys that do self-suicide to get out of the pain they're in. You've got Fiona Thompson, the redhead. She's stuck to a chair, shaking, saying God knows what. You had Michael Lair, who was in a lot of pain and ended up taking his own life just to escape it. You have the guy with the arm like this, the glasses. You have the full-out Down syndromed retard, the fat one, who goes, "Thuckatath."
He hasn't been around in a while.
He hasn't been around. But everybody knows Kill Tony is basically just like retards going up and everybody loves them. I kind of found out why the crowd loves retards. Because it's really, and I'm not making a crack here. This is really like a deep thought that I had. The crowd loves these retards, and the Kill Tony fans love the retards so much because it really is the only person that's beneath them in society. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to laugh at people that are above you getting ripped on. You know what I mean? It doesn't quite add up the same way.
You and I, in the LA days, we would watch Kill Tony because you're like, look at these crazy people getting up on stage. Look at these tards, if you will. But if you are them, who is below?
Exactly. So the people of the Kill Tony audience, the current audience now, they love these retards because they are legit one lower than them. In the Kill Tony audience's world, everyone is kind of above them in society, So this is the first time they get to like punch down and enjoy really punching down. I really think that's what the draw is, because when I see a retard that is so far down that I'm punching through like 700 different guys till I get to the retard, and the retard is so not enjoyable for me because I got all these guys above them. You understand? So I really believe...
All right, well, look, dude, Brian, you're the man.
I believe that is the selling point of those tards. And Tony... The tards are Tony's bread and butter. Everybody knows this, to the point where everyone's starting to make jokes like Kill Tony. It's basically just a bunch of cripples and retards, right? Now, Tony doesn't, he resents that. He resents that because then it's, you're just putting on a freak show? Tony now, one of the regulars or the guy who keeps appearing, is a full-out clown. Not like a clown, like an internet clown. He's an actual clown. Like one of the guys now on Kill Tony is this bald man in full clown paint, and his bit is he is a circus clown. So combine that with that fucking retard painting the paintings on the Kill Tony stage. That guy can't. I mean, he really cannot paint. So you've got the disabled painter.
I'd like him fired, by the way.
That painter, yes. We've got a plan for that coming up.
Hey, painter guy, you're fired.
No. Hey, painter guy, you've been let go.
Yes.
The painter on Kill Tony, the black guy with the dreads who's on stage painting. I have some bad news for you. You've been let go. You're no longer on the Kill Tony show. Now, that is not I'm not putting words in Tony's mouth. I have no idea what their stance is with you. Me personally, you've been let go. And you are to remain off the show now. You are to look for other work. Now, that isn't from them, of course, but it is from me, which still, whoever would fire you at Kill Tony, I wield more power than in society. So therefore, you've been let go. I'm sorry. You're going to have to look for another job. Okay, so the tards. Tony doesn't like when people bring up the tards and that the show is only tards. Because, again, so Tony's just doing a low-rent circus show, a freak show, just some shitty thing, and it's not really stand-up comedy at its best. It's kind of just a freak show. You've got the bearded lady. You've got the strong man, Heidi. You've got all the retards, and you've got a clown. And really, that's what it looks like. It looks like a sideshow. Tony don't like that. Remember before this, I said this is the hardest I laughed. The Legion of Skanks had a little surprise for the ending of the mock Kill Tony show. Here it is.
All right, well, look, dude, Brian, you're the man. That was awesome of you to volunteer to do that. Clap it up for Brian one more time.
Did it, dude. Amazing.
So
there we go.
So here's the thing. We've been pulling names out of the bucket all night. It's been a hot bucket. Everyone's been having a fun time. Please, Dave.
I might have to run, okay?
We have one more.
Wait. Stop the presses. Bonus content. Dave Attell just erupted. Now, Lewis is setting up a big bit. He's setting up a big thing. He just got started introducing this epic ending of the show. Dave Attell doesn't know that, of course. But look what Dave Attell does. I completely forgot about this part. Listen to this. Watch this.
Brian did it, dude. Amazing.
So here's the thing. We've been pulling names out of the bucket all night. It's been a hot bucket. Everyone's been having a fun time. Please, Dave.
I might have to run, okay?
I might have to run, okay. And why is that? Look at him inching in. See, I didn't notice this the first time. He tried to get that word in before Lewis's thing. See
and
that?
I think Lewis saw and ignored him.
Lewis saw and ignored him. Well, because, Lewis he's got a show that he's trying to do, a mock Kill Tony. And it's on the rails, and he's about to introduce a bit that they've been working on behind the scenes. Their hearts are pounding for the big bit coming up that they're about to reveal. And then Dave interrupts.
Brian did it, dude. Amazing.
So here's the thing. We've been pulling names out of the bucket all night. It's been a hot bucket. Everyone's been having a fun time. Please, Dave.
I might have to run, okay?
We have one more.
You don't want to miss it.
But
I have a stuttering spelling bee. No, I can one more. I'll
one more. All right. So here's
one more I'll do. So he's in hell. This one more could be an hour and 40 minutes. So Dave, I don't think likes this. I don't think David's hell. I think this is depressing as hell to him to sit around this scene. This is what his New York became. This is what the legendary New York comedy scene. This is the top now. And he's sitting there. So he'd rather be at home. He wants to go. Look at that. He can't stand even one more. And look at DeRosa. Keep your eye on this guy. Keep your eye on him.
No, I can one more. I'll
one more. All right. So here's what we do. We've been doing this for a while. We don't want to tell you this. We've been ripping off your show for 2 years straight. Yeah. We have our
keep
own.
it behind the paywall, so you don't.
Yeah,
know.
you don't see. It's a Friday night show. Is our own version of this. We have our own regular that we have come out every single week to end the show and do a minute. Do you guys want to have
we
our
feel like
final?
it's time that we show them to you. I think.
There we go.
I think this guy could be the next.
I would love to see it. Maybe we'll send him down to Austin because he's fucking great. He's the best. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, give it up for Jimmy Trejo. Jimmy Trejo, come on.
And they wheel in up. Son of a bitch. Oh. Show up.
Jimmy
Here he comes, a fully bandaged, head to toe, burn victim cripple. It doesn't look like he's going to be saying much. He is in a chair. They're wheeling him in. And of course, this is designed to mock the tards of Kill Tony and the whole idea of having cripples on the show. I'm going to let you watch this in full because the rollout is really, Really good.
Think this guy could be the next.
I would love to see it. Maybe we'll send him down to Austin because he's fucking great. He's the best. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, give it up for Jimmy Trejo. Jimmy Trejo, come on.
I mean, I was dying. Okay, now we're going to have to go back and look at these guys. Joe DeRosa ain't laughing hysterically. You would think he would find this to be really funny. This is like a great Kill Tony slam. Why isn't Joe DeRosa cackling? Let's see.
Oh. Jimmy Trejo, so funny. So talented.
Listen, this is the good part. Listen to how the Skanks are now describing him. So funny, so talented, and listen to those words. Tony is finding this funny right now. As he starts hearing the Skanks set him up, I think he's starting to realize he's being mocked. Watch this. Listen to Lewis, Jay, and Dave.
Oh. Jimmy Trejo, so funny. So talented. This guy.
Joe's.
Here, help him up, Jake.
Watch this.
Jake, he's in a lot of pain. Be very careful.
He's in a lot of pain.
Guys, every movement is excruciating.
Excruciating, very funny.
It's okay. Worry, it's worth it.
It's worth it.
And even Dave, don't worry, it's worth it. And they're helping the poor guy up. He's completely burned. It really is a perfect way to roast the roast master himself.
And beautiful character design.
Really, they did a great job on the character. Like, it's selling it, the guy's face, the guy's movements, they're perfect. Watch it.
It's okay. It's worth it.
It's worth it.
It's worth it.
Guys, once he gets going, seriously, you're judging by this. This is just unfortunate. This is unfortunate because the club doesn't have an accessible stage. Oh, God.
It would have been funny if the three people before him weren't more handicapped.
Okay, so Tony has now made it clear that it would have been funny. Uh-oh, we've got an alarm going on. We're about to do a cedar. Remind me after this to do a cedar. So Tony now comes out. It would be funny if...
Here, get his chair up on the stage. What are you doing? Guys,
You're leaving him there. He's going to fall.
Get the fucking chair on the stage, Jake.
Okay, Joe DeRosa now has kind of lost taste for this now. This isn't his cup of tea anymore because he knows where this is going.
Because you want to know why? Austin is a place to belong.
Austin is a place to belong, and it's hard enough for the comedians.
And Austin is a place where we have each other's backs.
He's looking at this, and he understands the joke now. He knows that it's the laughing stock. He's having this inner, argument with himself. He doesn't know what to do, but I think the laughs stop here. He has stopped laughing at this hilarious bit. Tony will stop laughing soon. This is a fake laugh, but Tony is now, you can see him thinking, right? Is this like a diss by these losers who don't have half the money I have?
For the love of God.
They got the wheelchair up there. The guy's pinned against the wall.
1 minute uninterrupted. Our regular Jimmy Trejo.
Okay. There he is. They got him perched up there.
1 minute uninterrupted. Jimmy Trejo.
Yes. This is the guy's jokes. Nice. Keep your eye on DeRosa. So it's... What's wrong, buddy? So at this point, it's fucking killing.
That's the funniest part so far.
It's the funniest part of the whole night. Now, we saw Joe DeRosa going wild for the other two comics that were just up. So why is he kind of now... Let's see. It's all white. Oh, not bad. Good, Joe. Uh-oh. Caught ya. Ooh, did we get
Look
you.
at how tired Dave Attell is, by the
Dave
way.
Attell. And I don't know why Dave Attell... Do you not get this, Dave? This is very funny, and you hate Tony.
No,
this
he
is...
made a comment earlier in the episode about how it was like a hospital.
Oh,
at
he did?
Madison
So
Square
why
Garden
isn't
or
he
something like
laughing?
that. I think he's just so tired.
He's
and
so
old.
tired. I think old guys like this, they get to a point where they gotta go bad.
I don't think he would have said something unless he was like at his limit of I have to leave or I'm going to fall asleep.
Look at how happy Dave is. See, this is the real Legion of Skanks. You see the night and day difference behind their face when they're making fun of what's right?
It's beautiful.
Instead of doing what's wrong. Now, Dave Smith is a little concerned, but Joe DeRosa is the most concerned, and Tony's smile is going to fade pretty soon. Let's kill Tony.
Meow.
No, wait, let him finish.
Oh, okay, let's go to DeRosa. He's scratching his head now and looking at Tony. Looking right at Tony now. Is this okay with the boss? Let's find out. I want to go into this frame here.
And
Watch
two
the
seats away, Big J and Luce are like celebrating.
They're
going
dying.
crazy.
They're dying
How could you not
laughing.
Smile, seeing their joy.
Okay, let's see this.
Jimmy!
Staring at Tony. Okay. You're just doing it because everyone else is.
I don't think Jimmy can do the interview portion because I think he might have just passed out from physical pain.
After a while, he will pass out eventually.
Yeah,
We
he
have
will
to
pass.
keep him to a minute of comedy.
Yeah. One more time for the great Jimmy Trejo. Come on, guys. Give him some love. Wow, what a show.
Tony, I beg of you, don't steal him.
Wow.
No, I beg of you, don't
I see
steal him.
why you guys keep him behind a paywall. So much.
Oh, party pooper.
Jeez.
I see why you guys keep him behind. That was funnier than anything that's ever happened on Kill Tony.
And you're just gonna
so
pretend
now
that
Joe
sucks.
DeRosa has fully gotten the cue that we're not doing this. We're not doing this to the boss. So there he is. Tony.
I see why you guys keep him behind a paywall. So much better than the actual show. He didn't mention the Juggalos once.
No, he did. The second joke was
you didn't
about
hear
the
that?
Juggalos.
Yeah.
That's all
Were
he
you not even
spoke
paying
about.
attention?
You
Were you not even
idiot.
listening to him? You just checked out? That
You
guy
know
was
what?
all Juggalos.
In that case, that's the new golden ticket winner right
Yeah!
there, Jimmy Trejo.
You sure, Tony? You sure, Tom?
Unbelievable. New Yorker wrapped in
he's
toilet
gonna
paper wins the night.
It was real gauze. We put the bucks into it.
Oh, yeah.
I think, I hate to rain on the parade here, but some of those groans and moans, other comics have done them. So,
It is true.
You know,
It is true.
I mean,
Also, he's
true.
making fun of Joe DeRosa
right,
because Joe DeRosa did that to another one of the guys who was on the fake Kill Tony.
Oh.
That's a dig at Joe
Oh,
DeRosa.
really? And Joe just gets that. Let's see that.
you know,
It is true.
I mean,
It's
like,
true.
you're
And-
not right, you know?
And
Yeah.
He's doing you.
Marc Maron also called Jimmy a hack by name.
He called Jimmy a Nazi. He called him a hack Nazi.
Goddamn Nazi.
Yeah.
All because of that one joke he has about being a Nazi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did hear Dice do some of those same groans.
Oh, shit. All right, maybe we're fucked here. What an amazing fucking show. How about a big round of applause for our entire panel here tonight? The great Sal Vulcano. The great Joe.
Oh.
Really
Look at
took
him.
the wind out of your sails for some
Yeah,
reason.
why? But you were so excited right before that guy, so I don't believe you just instantly got so tired. You were hooting and hollering right before that guy got up, minutes before.
The great Joe DeRosa. The legend Dave Attell. And the great Tony Hinchcliffe in the fucking house.
So many decisions. See that? It's poisoning his mind. I mean, really, he's having a hard time because he knows he shouldn't be doing this, but he's doing it. and he doesn't know if maybe he should be doing it. Maybe that's best for his career.
He just spent a week doing speeches about how you shouldn't make fun of anything in Austin.
Wow.
And you shouldn't talk bad about it.
Look at that. So, Joe, was this it for him?
I feel like something else is going to happen. I feel like there's going to be a part 2.
Yeah, we call this the discovery process. Now we've kind of set the stage for Joe DeRosa. I would like some light scares. I would like him to be directed to our idea. He doesn't have to see the clip, but the idea, it would be nice if it could be shared. We all see you. We know what you're doing. We can't believe you're selling out like this to your own peers, to people who are under you. You know, technically, Tony is under Joe DeRosa as far as this whole thing should have gone. So you're to bend the knee to a comic that's, 10 years, 15 years younger than you like this. It's truly pathetic. Keep your eye on him, and let's see how he responds. I would like to get into a big back and forth, similar to a Jeff Dye type of situation. We're going to take a break. When we come back, Jules.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Don't go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss this return to Redbar coming up in a few moments. We'll be right back. That was just the intro.
Come on. Hey, thank you so much. Hi. Hello. You hit it again. There you go.
Does what you like to, he takes you along.